All right, Jimmy, take what you just said and let's bring it over to the book of Revelation. People that have just joined us this week, you got 3 pillars up here, the main points for the book of Revelation. You're putting all the chapters around these. What are these?
As we look at the 3 in front of me here, those would represent the 3 main events in the book of Revelation in the future. The first one, from your left to right, would be the rapture of the church. There's a space between that and the second pillar, which represents the second coming of Jesus Christ. That space between is a 7-year period of time, John, which is talked about as the terrible time of Jacob's trouble in the book of Jeremiah. But it's also the tribulation period. It's a time of judgment upon the earth. God gives Jesus Christ the title deed to the earth to bring the earth under submission and earth dwellers under submission during that period of time so he can come back and set up his kingdom, which is the space between the second and the third pillar, and that's a 1,000-year period of time, the millennial kingdom, followed by the great white throne judgment, at which time Jesus Christ will be the judge. He'll sentence those who have rejected him into the lake of fire, which is the second death, and then eternity future, new heaven, new earth, and new Jerusalem unfolds after that. So that's the walk through Revelation, basically using those 3 pillars and the 3 significant events in the book of Revelation.